Hello everybody, I'm back, and yeah, today I kind of wanted to have some fun and head into the Nether. But there's a couple things I want to prepare before I go down to the Nether, and the first thing is I want a stronger sword. The sword's pretty good, but I have access to a material now that is even better, and that is somewhere here. Right there, Manulin. I think that's how you pronounce it, Manulin. Looks about right. Anyways, this has a base attack of 2 hearts, and I think I want to make... I don't know, I mean, I could go with a straight up broadsword again, or I could make the rapier, which would be really overpowered with stacking quartz. So I might make the rapier just for the fun of it. I could also always make a broadsword too later if I don't like it. So, from sifting soul sand, we did get access to ardites, and we also got access to cobalt. So I'm gonna make some manulin here, and how you do that is you combine it in the smelter, 2 to 1, get the alloy. Manulin made from 2 cobalt and 2 ardite equals a piece of manulin. So I'm gonna get the sword put together, and you just combine the nuggets to make the bar, I'm pretty sure. Yep, just like so. So let's make as much as we can. I think the most expensive thing is going to be the sword blade itself. Which isn't even that much. But yeah, let me smelt up some of this manulin, and let's make a really OP sword. Turn the auto output off, and we're going to steal the smeltery. Alright, so I'm back and I have my manulin sword blade, so I think we're going to go with the rapier, I pretty well decided. And I need one of these guys. Is that little thing? Is it the handguard? No, it's the crossbar, I think. And we're going to be making them out of paper for extra modifiers. So, paper crossbar. Want a paper tool rod. Perfect. The rapier. Sword blade, crossbar, toolbar. Tool rod. That doesn't give us much durability, and it's pretty low attack right now, but we'll take care of that soon enough. So the first thing I'm going to do is add more modifiers to it. There we go, got another set of modifiers, so we should have 6 modifiers altogether. And what I am going to do is make a hardened energy cell. Because we're going to turn this into using flux. Class. Should be good to turn that. Oh, I need a coil thing. Coil, cell, and then hardened. Not hardened, hardened. There we go. Now we should be good to turn this into a weapon that uses flux instead of worrying about durability. Nice. Now it has 400,000 RF. Well, that takes care of the durability on it. I'm going to need to make one of those things from thermal expansion, the energy something or other. Energy infuser, I think it's called. I don't see it there. Let's just search up infuser, maybe? Energetic infuser, that's it. Need another leadstone frame. What else do I need? I need a machine frame. Oh, not out of steel. Make it out of glass. Did I make one? I don't know. We'll make 2. Energetic infuser. Now we need some transmission coils and a reception coil. What am I short on? I think silver. Yep. I didn't mean to request that many. And now I need a reception coil, which is gold. I think we should be good now. Missing 1 copper. Energetic infuser. So we should just hook this right up to our power line. For now, I'm just going to place it here, just so it gets power. And we'll charge up our rapier. I'm also going to make one of these cells. think they're just called cells. Let me search thermal expansion. I'm not sure what they're called exactly. Oh. It's not letting me search it because of a mod thermal expansion. What are these guys called? They are called flux capacitors. I think I'll make a redstone one. I should have electrum laying around. So how do we get to redstone? First we're gonna need a hardened, a leadstone. Short on lead. 1 and 2, leadstone. Then we go to hardened. Should have all of that. And we go to redstone. So like that, that's like that. Nice. What this is going to do, it's going to charge our rapier all the time, as long as we have it with us. It's kind of like the force belt in that sense. This guy will also charge up once this is done. I think I have to put it in the infuser. And it's kind of slow. It seems to be kind of slow. Like this is connected to 3600 RF and it's using 75 RF a tick, so... yeah, it's not the fastest thing in the world. I'll be back once I get these charged. Alrighty, I'm back, and we got our sword all nice and upgraded. I did put 6 levels of quartz on it, so we're at 6.5 hearts on a rapier's attack speed, which means this thing is going to demolish stuff. It's going to absolutely demolish stuff. And we did get our cell totally charged up, so we should be all good to go on that department. How you use this cell is you just activate it to charge items in your hotbar. You sneak right click and now it's activated. So I think, let me see if it charges when I activate it. Let me just kill something over here. Okay, so it does actually have to be on your hotbar to charge up. That's okay. We always have that in our inventory to charge our weapon. And now that we got a really OP weapon, I think I'm going to work on something else. It's a durability. Still 252, so yeah. It's all out of flux. I think I'm going to get a couple things more going before we get to the Nether. First thing I'm going to want is some ender chests. Ender chests. Ender chests and ender pouches. Let's get these chests going. I should have everything I need there. What am I missing? Something. Regular chest. Okay. Chest. 2 chests. Put it there. Oop, there. That was wool. I wanted 2 chests and I wanted your pouch. Ender pouch, right there. Ender pouch, leather, blaze powder, ender pearl, and wool. We should have all of that. I think I want 2 pouches. I think I'm just gonna move this guy out of the way. So let me clean all this out. Put all this back in the system. Put our book back. Let me clean that chest. Alright, and I'm back. I got my ender chests, I got some dye, and we're gonna place these down pretty well right here. So let's get this guy to be lime. I think we'll have 1 lime, and this will be 2 lime. And have to do the same thing for ender pouches. We'll get to that. So what I want here, this one's going to be kind of my tool chest, and this one's going to be a chest that I just inject into the AE network. Maybe I'd want a 3rd chest for that. Yeah, I think I want 1 more ender chest. 1 more ender chest. Chest. Ender pouch. 1 more of them. Need some more lime. Let's make that much lime. This should be enough. Let's see, I need 3. No, I'm gonna need way more lime. Gonna have to cook up some of these cactuses from our cactus green. Those will cook, and let's just place this chest really anywhere. I think I might even be able to attach it next to a basic import. Will you attach here? No, I need another import. That's okay, we'll grab another import for that one. We'll get to that soon enough. Let me craft up some more junk once I'm done lagging here. All these cauldrons are causing some lag. Probably the fire. Alright, so this is where I'm going to place my trash can chest. Well, not really a trash can, it's just going to pull straight into the network. So if I put some bone meal in there, it'll start pulling into the network. That's what I want. So I'm going to take my first ender pouch, shift right click on the chest, and it colors the pouch. So no matter where I am, I can always trash stuff into my AE system. From another dimension. That's what I was looking for. Just something I could have there to store stuff from other dimensions. Then we're going to color these guys with our ender chests. Perfect. So now we have just a basic ender pouch hooked up to that ender chest where we're going to store our tools we don't want to lose, etc. And I might even start putting... kind of want to hang this one on the wall because it looks nice. And I should have another builders. Yeah, I have another builders. Let's make another chisel. How did I make that again? That was iron and something. So many chisels. That's Tinker's chisel. I want the regular old chisel. There's an easy way to find this. It's iron and wood, I think. Stick in a piece of iron. Okay. The reason why I'm making extras is because I do kind of like seeing them on the wall. So, yeah. That's why I'm making an extra. Not a very good reason, but I like seeing my tools on the wall. I don't need everything stored away in chests. So we're going to throw doubles of this stuff in the chest. We always have them available, ready to go. I could even throw that lumber axe in there. But yeah, it's all ready to go in an ender pouch now. Even though you really don't need it with AE, it's still really nice to have that option to store your items. We could even throw some backup stuff like some steak. Steak, if I could spell. Craft me up another stack of steak. Throw some steaks in there. Whatever you really want to have there as an emergency. We could even keep our cell in there too. Just because I don't want it on my hotbar all the time. Now it's always in there. What I should also get is a couple of rods of return in there too, just to have them as backup. I think I might do that. Let me get some more rods of return. And there's one more thing I might as well make while I'm doing this ender chest. I put a couple more rods of return in there, put some safari nets, because we're going to go into the Nether and I do want to capture a certain mob. And what I also should make is a ME wireless access terminal. And I need an access point first and foremost, so I need a wireless receiver. There's a Fluix Pearl, Fluix Crystal, Dust, Ender Pearl. Do I have all that? No. So I'm going to need some of these crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Fluix Crystal. Need both types of quartz. Give me 10 more of those. So I know I'm going to need some more crystals sooner or later. That should be good enough. Access, ME wireless access point. So we need the point. I think I should have everything for this pearl now. Just need some more dust. Fluix dust. And there's my other piece. Fluix pearl. Wireless access point. There we go, there's a receiver. Of everything there, I might be short on nothing. Good. Access point. Now we're going to need the terminal itself, which is made with an energy crystal. There's my extra Fluix crystals. There's our cell. We're going to need a terminal itself. I'm going to need to make one of these matrices, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Let's search up a conversion matrix. If you've never used applied energistics before, what this is going to basically do is allow you to access the terminal from a range. I don't think it's a crafting terminal. I'm pretty sure it's just a basic, you know, give me this, give me that. And it's not a big range. I think you can upgrade it to like 64 blocks at max. So it's not overpowered as, it's not crazy overpowered, but it's something. It's gonna make our life a little bit easier. Need one more receiver, so we need one more pearl. You know what, let's teach this thing how to make flux crystals. Or is it a pearl it needed? What did it need? Let me access. Nope. Wireless access. What did this receiver need? It needed a pearl. Okay, so let's teach you how to make a pearl. And now you're going to be making me a pearl, so let's request one pearl. Begin. That should be done. No, it's still making the pearl. Does it not know how to make flux crystals? I thought I taught it that. Probably not. Apparently never taught it how to make flux crystals. That should be easier now, and it's done. There's our pearl. Wireless receiver and a wireless access terminal coming right up. Good. So we're going to have to put this access point somewhere connected, and I really don't want any more blocks up top. It already looks pretty crowded, so maybe if I throw it down below. Maybe if I just throw it down on this line, it should be perfectly happy being there. There's our access point. That's where we're going to be able to access. That's like the radius it sets. I think by default it's 16 blocks. Okay, so there's one more thing we're going to need. What is it called? I have to search this in AE because I can't remember what it's called. Mod, applied energistics. What is this guy called? The something or other. We needed the something or other. Grindstone? No, it's gotta be here somewhere. Power relay, is this it? Yeah, I think the power relay is what we want here. Pretty sure this is the guy. Power relay. So we're gonna need one more of these energy cells. Power relay, so we're gonna need one more cell, which means we're gonna need more crystals. Not pearls. Flux crystals, 4 more of them. Perfect, there's our cell. I think we're good on everything else. There we go, power relay. So what this is going to do, it's going to charge our wireless access terminal, because you see it needs charge, hey? So it's now charging away, but there's one thing you got to do before you charge it, and that's take it over to your ME controller. You throw it in the top slot, it pops down to the bottom slot, and now says linked. So now we're linked up to our access point, which is down here somewhere, and the range is not far. Whoops. The range is not far, but you have access to your entire ME drive. I think we're out of range just about now. There we go, no signal. We're out of range now. We put those guys back in the system. So I'm going to charge this up, and there's one more thing I want to make, which is the wireless booster. Wireless booster. Made with iron, insertus, and redstone. I'm going to teach this how to make the wireless booster. And you can have up to 16 boosters in an ME wireless access point. So let's get boosters. I want 16 of them. 16's the max, no more, no less. And each booster boosts the range by 2 blocks, boosts the radius of 2 blocks. So 16 gives you 32 blocks more range. Now we should have a nice decent range on our wireless access terminal. Still able to rest over here, all the way over here. We've got to be getting out of range soon. Yeah, here we're out of signal. So that's a pretty good range. I mean, that reaches just about a whole base. Maybe not quite the whole base, but a very good, decent range to it. And we'll throw that in our ender pouch too. So we made some basic tools, and now we're ready to head to the Nether and kind of see what's going on in there. I haven't been to the Nether in this mod pack. Oh, I'm going to need some more obsidian. Didn't realize it was running out. Nether, we're going to need our flint. I don't think I have one anymore. Oh, I do. Just enough. I think you all know how to make a Nether portal. Takes so long to break obsidian. I did off-center it. Well, that makes me slightly aggravated. Oh, one higher too. I'm derping. Let me build this Nether portal. I don't think the Nether portal would work if I had it one wider to center it on this platform. I don't think it would. Which kind of makes me upset, because I put this platform here because it was nice and centered. Ah! And now it's off-centered. Maybe I'll turn it sideways and no one will notice. I'll just turn the portal sideways. That's a good plan. Okay, and there's one more final thing, which is an angel block. These things are very, very handy. Pretty simple to make. I might need more feathers. Let's get like 4 of them, just to have them. These angel blocks, you can place them in midair. Doesn't matter where you are. Falling, you place one under you. So they're pretty good, especially if you're going to somewhere like the Nether in a skyblock mod. And it has like a built-in magnet mod because it just automatically pops into your inventory. So I'm pretty sure the Nether in this skyblock mod is a void age. God, that bugs me so much. And I can't just take these blocks over and move them over one because then it's not symmetrical. I'll have to turn that portal sideways or something. Yeah, we'll turn it sideways. What do you say? We ready to head into the Nether? I think so. I think so. Probably gonna need some building materials of some kind, so let's just bring a bunch of cobble. Bring a bunch of cobble and we'll start in that chest. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. And we're in the Nether. And it's pretty well a void age as well. Aside of one thing that's in here. And that might be part of one. When you open your map, you notice what's around us? Yeah, Nether fortresses. And I'm not quite sure how long my flight is gonna last. It's kind of why I got these angel blocks and a little bit of building materials. I'm not sure how long we'll make it. So there's where we're headed to. Our portal is nice and centered on our death. So let's just take a leap of faith. We made it. Although I did place an angel block somewhere over there. Ow. That's a lot of bad things. That's a lot of bad things. Let's land right here, beside this magma cube. There's a lot of bad things in here. Alright, let's get to fighting. This rapier is pretty good. I'm happy we built it. Happy we built it. But there's a couple things I'm looking for here. First thing is this wither skeleton, so let me hop up into the air, grab my ender pouch, and get a safari net, because I want you. Yeah, you. And there's another thing I'm looking for in here, and that's blaze spawners, because I'm sick of wasting my mob essence on blazes. And I know that blaze spawners do in fact spawn in these fortresses. Here's one. Here's one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go into my pouch right now. I'm gonna grab a rod of return. I might have to set up like a bit of a safe area here. Yeah, I think this will be my safe area. Let me get that cobble. Let's just set up a bit of a safe area where we can return in the Nether anytime we want. Yeah, that should be good. It's good enough for me. Let's put a roof on it too, because, you know, ghasts are not quite the friendliest creatures. Should have took my builder's wand out. That doesn't matter. It's already done. Alright, so now we should be fairly safe to spawn in the Nether whenever we please. And, yeah. Looks good to me. We could bring an iron door in here and just make it a little bit nicer. Yeah, I think I'll bring an iron door back. We'll place it right there. Means I do want a little bit of a build out. That works for me. And now I'm going to take my rod of return that I did not set yet. Oh, that one's set. I should have an unset one. And this nether pouch. Right there's my unset rod of return. Let's set this guy right here. So this rod of return will always take me to this spot in the Nether. So let me hit my hotkey for my force bar, or my force belt. That should take me back home. Yeah, nice. We have a wither skeleton in the safari net. We'll get around to using that sooner or later. We have a rod of return to the Nether. Magma cream. Sulfur cloud. Interesting stuff. And there's one thing I wanted to make to move those Nether spawners, and that is diamond dolly. Diamond dolly is just a dolly with diamonds. I'll just make these two into diamond dollies, and that should be enough for me. So 2 diamond dollies, and these will move mob spawners for you. And let's make a regular old dolly too. Oh, not the storage upgrade. Just old-fashioned iron. Yep. Make one more dolly, just so we have that. And that should actually be in my tool pouch. Because that is quite a handy tool to have always available. We'll keep that in the tool pouch. We've got everything we need, I think so. I think we're okay to go back. We have our dollies. There was one tool I wanted to see. Is it in my inventory? I made this just to see what it did, and this force wrench is pretty cool. It picks up entities, like it'll pick up a full entity, like this chest full of items. We can just wrench it up and carry it around. So, I don't know if it'll work on mob spawners or not, because it picks up everything else, like it undoes everything else in the game. And I'm pretty sure it'll work on mob spawners, then we don't have to make diamond dollies. But let's find out. Oh, one more thing I wanted to make is an iron door. Yeah, now we're styling in the Nether. Pressure plates. I don't think this mod pack has obsidian pressure plates. I'm just gonna make a normal stone pressure plate and a button for the outside. Good to me. Looks good to me, that is. Should be good to head back to the Nether. Let's use our route of return. Awesome. Those are slightly cheaty. I mean, yeah, that's pretty slightly cheaty. That's Darkcraft for you. I mean, we're using Darkcraft, so we have all these kind of cheaty items here. There's a nether rod. We'll throw that back in the pouch. That can sit in the pouch. And let's get back to our blaze spawners. I have the wrench and I have the dolly. We could show them both off. The sulfur cloud is moving me around weird, and it's not letting me attack the skeletons. I got withered, I think. Now we're good. And let me check which button it is, because I do have a Rod of Restoration now. That should be numpad 6. Yeah. I don't mind killing these withers because they do drop me some necrotic bones, which will do something cool with them. Alright, so now we're at the blaze spawner, and we have two different tools. I think we'll just use the dolly on the first one, and we'll see if the spawner or the wrench works in the other one. So you right click it with the dolly, and it did use a little bit of durability. Like if I place this back down, we have, I think it's like 5 uses altogether you have. It's not unlimited uses. So that's the downside to moving mob spawners with the diamond dolly. It does use durability when you place it down. And I think I could throw this right in my ender pouch and get rid of my slowness. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let me go search for some more spawners and we can test out this force wrench. And there's one more mob I do want to capture, and that's one of these zombie pigments. We'll get around to why we want one of those in a later video as well. Guys, we found another spawner, and let's see if our wrench works on it. Let's see, we were at 9400 force. Shift right click the spawner. Oh, it did work. Yeah, there's our spawner. The other one's in our the other one is in our pouch. So yeah, force wrench OP. Who needs a diamond dolly when you got a force wrench? Yeah, let's go back to the overworld. We got a couple blaze spawners. That means we no longer have to use our essence to do anything. Oh, withered. Regen 2. That's pretty nice stuff. The wither doesn't do anything with regen on. Alright, so we got some spoils out of that trip. Coal, not really any kind of a spoil. Or stone swords. Let's just throw that stuff straight into the void. Don't need it, don't care about it. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to show you about this diamond horse armor before I wrap up the video. And we can throw these clouds in the void too. And that is with a force rod. I'm pretty sure these things will transmute. I have a force rod. I thought I had a force rod in here. Must have used them all. What about my bag of goodies? Force rod? They're all rod of returns. I need to make a force rod. Let's do that really quick. Force rod. Nugget on the bottom, ingot on the top, and a force stick in the middle. And that should give us a full durability force rod. Nice. If I'm not mistaken, it's force rod plus diamond armor equals diamonds. So diamond horse armor is no longer useless after you craft it or gain it out of spoils bags. You're getting diamonds right back. And I think we'll keep that force rod in our tool chest. So yeah, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We did get some blaze spawners, which I'm going to throw into our blaze spawning room. And I'm going to pull out the MFR stuff, and we're going to use that for something else. And that's mainly going to be for getting necrotic bones. Is there something really neat we can make with necrotic bones? Just because, why not? Necrotic bones and wither skulls. I mean, hell, maybe we'll kill the wither. And I do have to fix this bloody portal. Oh, this drives me nuts. I'm just going to turn it sideways and no one will ever know it was ever off-centered. That's the hope. But, oh yes, and one warning. Dark Souls 2 is coming out. And when I'm recording this video, it's coming out about 10 to 12 hours from now. So I might not be so punctual with future Sky Factory videos. It might not be a daily thing, it might be an every second day thing. Because I'm going to be pretty wrapped into Dark Souls 2. Probably going to be streaming it too. So if you care about Dark Souls 2, you can check out my Twitch channel, because I will be live streaming Dark Souls 2. More than likely every day of the week. About 5 days a week. Normally don't stream the weekends, but if you're interested, come check it out. And yeah, might not be so punctual in these videos as an everyday thing, because I'm going to be pretty wrapped up in Dark Souls. I'll try my best to get them out every second day or so. Maybe even every day. Who knows? Maybe Dark Souls 2 might not captivate me as much as Dark Souls did. But hope you enjoyed the video. Had some fun in the Nether. Until next time.